the Prophet marrying someone who is a young lady? Hang on. Let me ask this question again. Is this a sin? Okay. Someone 54 years old marrying a 9-year-old, is this a sin according to God? That's the question you asked earlier,
you're not
right?
understanding what I'm saying.
I'm asking you a simple question. I would like to answer from you to this gentleman and this lady here. Someone who is 54 years old marries a 9-year-old lady because she's reached the age of puberty and so on. Is this a sin according to your scripture?
Mansur, the response, you don't understand what I'm saying. I'm saying to you, you have the perfect example for mankind.
Stop there, sorry.
Who is Muhammad?
I've asked you a specific question. Unless you answer the specific question.
The way I want to. You didn't need to give me a chance to answer.
You're just going attacking it. You're just attacking.
You didn't answer my question.
Muhammad, you're not answering the question.
Okay.
We have to like carry
in
on
her
the
own way.
conversation and like you can't just go back to the original question that we asked.
You've been quite successful in interrupting this talk, isn't it? Very successful. We were talking about energy, God, and guess what we're talking about now? Child marriage. Presentism.
We thought about the question for about 5
Let me
minutes.
bring it back to what I meant. Let me bring it back.
Can you answer the question first before you bring it back? Is it a sin in your own way? Look, in her own way, in your own words, in your own language, in your own expression, the answer has to be given to this following question.
Mansur,
Is it,
you have an
excuse me,
answer,
please.
Hold on.
Mansur, that's not
You see, please be fair to this gentleman and lady here. In your own way, in your own expression,
One second.
thank you, in your own way, is it a sin according to your own religious scripture, marrying a marriage between a 54-year-old and a 9-year-old? That's the answer we seek.
Christianity.
No, according to your own scripture, is it a sin to marry a 9-year-old woman by a 54-year-old man?
Okay, let me respond. First
Bible.
The Bible.
She believes in the
Does
Bible.
it specifically say?
I'm asking, is it a sin according to the Bible?
Let me respond. Mansur, because you've dodged my question, right? You've literally done it. You've not answered me. The point I'm trying to make, you have the perfect example at all times. Someone that his way of life. This is why Muslims grow their beard, foot to the dust.
Is this how she's answering?
No, let me finish. Let me finish, Mansur. But you didn't answer my original question.
That's not what we're discussing now.
finish.
We're discussing here
Let me
with
speak.
presentism. I will let you finish. I will. Only if you answer the question.
Finish this.
Let me. So you have a perfect example for mankind, right? We started off talking about sin and how it leads to hell. So I'm saying you have the perfect example of mankind, and a lot of these things I would say you did for today's standards is immoral. So I've given you an example. There's lots of examples. There's wife beating examples.
Oh, see this? Another one introduced, wife beating.
Let me finish my point.
In
I'll
your
come
head,
back.
it's
I'll
called
come back.
injection of what?
Let me
wife beating.
finish.
Wife beating.
Let me finish. So
I'm not going to let you finish. Do you know why?
No.
Instead of answering,
Hold on.
I will. I'm just joking.
Yeah, I know, but I think she's gonna. Yeah, I know.
So,
She's gonna like.
okay, now we have now another thing. Wife beating introduced in a question she's trying to answer.
Okay, I'll come.
Don't divert from.
Sad.
So the point is, when I look, this is where it came from. When I look at the example of Muhammad, by every standard, he breaks the standard. You know, he seems to be an immoral person. You know, even by today's standard. You see what I mean? Because he's supposed to be a prophet for all mankind. I use an example of wife beating one of them, but the example we're talking about, a 54-year-old sleeping with a 9-year-old. By today's standard, yes, I agree with you that back in the day, people used to marry younger. But by today's standard, if he's a prophet for all mankind, for all times, is it right for a 54-year-old to sleep with a 9-year-old, knowing that their body parts are not mature, knowing that we know today there's young people that die as a result of young marriage, as a result of having sex.
But it's clearly said.
I don't think anyone that's logical.
Give me evidence that he slept with a 9-year-old. This is not true.
Exactly.
There was a lot of things we did out there.
Can you let her finish, right?
That's what he's saying.
No, but
That's what he's saying. You have to apply.
Please.
Yes. Is Muhammad for modern day? Is he an example for today? Yes or no? Is Muhammad?
All right. Thank you very much for your answer. Did you now realize why I wanted to stop her? I asked her one simple question. According to her own Bible, her religious scripture, is it a sin for someone 54-year-old man marrying a 9-year-old woman? So we all heard her this, that, blah, 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 whatever. You know, wife beating and, women getting, harm being marrying young and so on. Did you hear the answer? Is it sin or not? Please, my brother, please. Did you hear the answer? Is it sin or not? The answer is, yes, it is a sin. Potential answers. No, it is not a sin. Maybe. Stop. Maybe. No, you have no other chance. I'm sorry. You're forfeited. I'm sorry. I'm gonna. No. There is no coming back. I gave you.
Let me answer your question.
No. Please. The reason why there's no coming back, because I'm gonna go because I have to pray a second prayer, right? Asal. We gave you the opportunity, even though I was trying not you to answer it, because I know you don't answer.
I will answer.
Don't interrupt, please. Because I know from how many years have I known you in this park? Many years. So it's not that I've just suddenly seen her. I know her many years. Know of her for many years in this park. I've been coming in 1990s, late 90s in this park. Many years. I've seen you. Stop. Hang on. I've seen you for many years.
No, you haven't.
So, excuse me.
Because I've not been coming here for more than, only been coming here in the past 2-3 years. So
Right, that's 2-3 years.
Yes.
2-3 years. How many? 52 weeks? And you come quite regularly too, right? Many times, right. So my point is, from my experience, in fact, experience is a very...
Allow me to answer your question.
Sorry.
When he originally answered, you didn't
Please. From my experience, I knew, but I could be wrong. So I remained with a thick skin. I said, okay, what? He's asking me for it. I respect him. I respect you. I'll give it a chance anyway. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she will at one time answer it. Gave her the opportunity. Did she answer? No, she did not. And now she's asking for a second chance. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hang on.
I'm actually agreeing with her. You didn't answer a question. Or I didn't hear it.
Okay. The question I asked her was on the topic of this, because she brought up suddenly from the sin to the Prophet's moral character, right? And then, Prophet's moral character. And now, young marriage. And next is wife beating. She introduced it already. So I asked her simply. It was a simple question. Come on, it's a simple, fair question. Is it a sin according to her Bible? So, should we give her a chance again with an answer of potential answers? Yes, it is a sin. No, it is not a sin. Maybe it's a sin. I don't know whether it's a sin. I don't care if it's a sin or not. 5 potential answers. Shall we give her a second chance?
You haven't still answered her
I
question.
will now after this.
But she asked the question first before you asked her.
Okay, please. So now, could you answer that so that I can answer your question?
Yes, I'll
Which one?
answer it and I'll ask
No, 5. I've given you 5 potential answers. There is no long explanation. It's simply yes, no, maybe, I don't know, I don't care.
From the Bible teachings, what does it say?
Is
that fair?
Simple.
I want to summarize it because, as I said, I have to go to prayer and then answer her question as well.
Is it a sin? The question is it a sin for a 54-year-old to marry a 9-year-old?
From the Bible,
So
yeah.
to have sex with a 9-year-old, yes, it is a sin.
Where does the Bible say that?
Okay. Let me respond to you.
No, I want to see it then myself.
Let me
I want to see it. No response. Reply.
want to respond. You have a Quran.
No response.
You don't.
No, I don't want a response. I want to read it myself.
Let me respond. Wait, hang on.
I want to read it myself.
Let me respond. Because remember, I asked you
Sorry.
those
Okay,
questions,
I'm going to
and
go
you
now
weren't giving me
because
references.
maybe she can talk to you and give her the... What we would like to see is this. The lady here
And I
will
want to be
show you a book chapter and a verse where it says clearly in black and white without any ambiguity that you... Sorry, stop. Please. That everyone here sees it in black and white that it says it's a sin. So please do that, and then maybe when I come back and I will learn about this verse that exists in the Bible. Yeah. In the meantime, this is for you to reflect, take care, and I have to go to prayer. All the best. Okay. Thank you.